The Harris County LGBTQIA Commission is preparing to release its groundbreaking first report, focusing on areas like healthcare, housing, and education. Joining me live in Studio A this morning to discuss the report and the impact it hopes to have on the community, Harris County Precinct 4 Commissioner Leslie Briones and LGBTQIA Commission Chair Pritchett. Good morning to you both. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
It was last year we kicked off this conversation. A year later, we're here. We're looking at findings. For some folks, this might be the first time they're hearing about this commission. So bring us back to the background of this and how it all came to fruition.
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity to be here, and it's nice to circle back and show the progress we're delivering. So when I took office as Harris County Commissioner Precinct 4 in January 2023, it came to my attention that in the third largest county in the United States and one of the most diverse places in the United States, we did not have an LGBTQIA+ commission. And so my team and I got to work, and with the support of my colleagues on Commissioner's Court, we were able to pass it in the summer of 2023. Now, today will be the day at Commissioner's Court, which starts at 10 a.m. We will be sharing the inaugural report, which are actionable recommendations from this volunteer commission. Happy to go into more detail, but for me, this was so important to launch because I believe that all of our equality and opportunity is intertwined. And my dream is that when I am raising my 3 little girls in Texas, that when we talk about everything is bigger in Texas, we will be talking about our justice, our equality, and our opportunity. And until that day, Harris County is laser focused on making sure everybody feels welcome, respected, and can thrive in Harris County.
This is about community. It's about representation. And I know when we had that initial conversation, the commission wasn't even, we didn't have a makeup of the commission at the time. So fast forward to now, it's really exciting to see this board, this commission working and the results it's producing. Talk to us about the key findings from this initial report.
Sure.
Yeah, the report has some really important recommendations, I think, for Commissioner's Court. And first, we want to thank Commissioner Briones for your leadership, for helping make this commission actually a reality. But we know that communities tend to thrive when we have accurate data that reflects the needs of communities. So one of the recommendations that we've made is a quality of life study to be conducted in Harris County for LGBTQ residents to help us figure out what the needs for the community actually are. We're also looking at how we can put LGBTQ liaisons in different Harris County departments to help provide some additional education for departments. And then we're really thinking about cultural competency for law enforcement agencies within Harris County so that they know how to interact with LGBTQ residents and especially LGBTQ residents who may really need their assistance.
Major impact here on different facets of our community. Of all the recommendations, what perhaps do you believe will have the biggest impact on community and also policy?
2 things. One, we saw our commission this year go into the community. They had 4 town halls. As we move forward into this next year, they will have a much larger town halls and continue that community engagement, that listening and feedback process and the progress that we're delivering. So to me, that's the biggest win, is making sure everyone's voices are heard and listened to and acted upon. The training, I'm a former public school teacher, right? So I think the educational component, the training component, so that we have the sensitivities and training to be able to make sure that we are upholding everybody's rights to the greatest degree possible. That is what I'm most energized about, taking everything to the next level. And I'm just so thankful that we have this group of community leaders and experts who are volunteering their time to help counsel and give us advice and what we can do together with the community to drive progress.
And this is a call out to the community for them to get involved, for members of our neighborhoods to get involved, for people watching interested in getting to work to see progress is made. How can they go about doing so?
So our commission meetings are open to the public. We always designate the beginning of the meetings for public information collection, public comment, like a public session, essentially. But we're also continuing those listening tours. So we've done listening tours across the county. We move our meetings and those tours to different parts of the county, so folks have the ability to meet us where they
Access,
are,
yeah.
have the access to it. And then you can also join us remotely if you can't come in person. So we'll continue doing that into 2025. But we really want to encourage people to come to these commission meetings, talk with us, tell us what you want to see from the commission and from the county, and we will continue to take those recommendations back to the Commissioner's Court.
This is the initial report. How often can we expect to see reports be published? And also for long-term goals, the future, looking at the future, where do we go from here?
Yeah, the reports, I think our regular cycles are once a year, generally speaking. But moving into 2025, we want to work to organize a large LGBTQ town hall meeting similar to Houston's historic town meeting 1 in 1978, which helped build a lot of the foundational blocks for LGBTQ community members here in Houston that we still are taking advantage of today. And then we want to really work to make sure we're enhancing our community partnerships with local organizations, helping to spread the word about what we're doing, and really trying to map out resources for LGBTQ residents in Harris County so folks know what is available and how to access them. Yeah. So some of those projects are going to be really large, but I think we'll see some really good results as a result of the work that the Commission is doing, and it wouldn't be happening if the Commission didn't exist.
Yeah. It's ongoing, and it's an opportunity for our community to step up and get involved. I know it's cliche to say, but we say it often here during the 8 o'clock hour, and that is it takes a community. It takes a village to ensure that we are the best that we can be, and I think this is proof of seeing that with that representation. Commissioner Briones, thank you so much. Brad Pritchett, thank you for coming on.
I couldn't agree more. When we unite and when we work together, we're unstoppable. And I believe Harris County, we're on the right side of history and on the right side of justice. And this takes all of us to make sure that we continue to drive progress and advancement, and the Commission will be one key vehicle and driver. And it's up to all of us collectively across our community. So thank you, Zach, for inviting us. And we were really thrilled to be here. Absolutely. And we hope folks will tune in to Commissioner's Court this morning at 10.
Awesome. Good stuff. As always, thank you both.